Start off with the feet. We're just working our way through the feet by lifting the heels. Just nice and steady, nice and easy. And then we move on to the knees, and just to do that, we have the feet right underneath, a little knee bend, your arms can come forward, slightly float them up. Lots of breathing. Keeping the shoulders down and keeping the knees in line. We're mobilizing a little bit more in the hips, forward and back with the leg. Just there. You can make some half circles as well. So you could go around from the front halfway, all the way around, just making that mobile as well. Go for the other side, forward and back. Keep a little bit of control, working the core. You could lift the leg for a little bit more if you wanted to, and then go for some half circles all the way to the back and through. Okay, then from here, bringing the knee up in the front, make it come out to the side just a little bit, within range of your hips, in and out. So if your hips are staying in position, then your knee just works within that range that the hip will allow. Okay, so it's not going right out to the side, that's for sure. And one more to finish that off. We're going up to the shoulders next. Just with a softening in the knees, roll the shoulders, make the circles as big as you can. Big breath as you do it, and then build up so elbows go higher. And then make some arm circles if you can. Go back the other way. So shoulders to start with. Elbows raise up higher with that range of movement. And then full arm circles. That's quite good. Bring the hands by your side there. Mobilizing a bit more of the spine. We start with small side bends. Still keep thinking a little bit about that core activation, belly button in towards your spine. And if you wanted to, arm comes up and over the head. Okay, so we start small on all of these moves. And if it feels okay, if it feels good, you can start to increase the range. One more each way. Now bringing your hands right in front of you, could be in prayer or glued to your chest. From here, pull your shoulders back. Think about your hips and your legs, your lower body all in cement. Okay, so keep that really strong, no movement there. Just a little bit of a twist on the upper body. Make sure there's lots of breathing. Keep it nice and calm. Just watch the hips don't twist with you, okay? All right. I think that looks pretty good. We're going to go for a bit more on the upper body, so just drop in the head, look down to your toes, and open the arms. Draw everything in round and hollow, and just drop the arms forward a little bit and open. Again, that movement can start to get a little bigger. Maybe just lifting the chin slightly, opening the arms. You feel that movement, so your back has gone in all the directions there, and it's going to be real mobile and loose, which is what we all need. Going to make it the last one, because then from here, I'm going to start to come forward. So you drop in the chin a little bit more. If you need to soften the knees slightly, that's okay. And start to walk out. Drop down to hands and knees. From here, I'm going to draw the tummy in and just come back into a neutral spine. So draw the tummy in and a neutral spine only. Big breath in. Breathe out. Think about the shoulders down away from the spine. Make it one more time. And just there. Okay, so we don't lift too much. I'm going to avoid that for now. Tuck the toes in, walking the hands back. And slowly rolling up till the head is the last thing. I'm going to try that one more time. So this is beautiful movement here, getting through each vertebrae of the spine, using the weight of the upper body to increase that stretch, and then walking out till you can come and pop the knees to the floor. Position the hands under the shoulders and start to do 4 more of these where you breathe in and breathe out. Think about the length of the spine from your tailbone up to the top of the head and neck. Big breath in, breathe out. Flat like a coffee table if you can. Rest a cup of tea on there. Draw in and breathe out. And one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm going to continue with the mobilizing of the spine as we look towards the arm. Reach through the back of the hand. Big breath in and breathe out. I'm just going to try it 4 times on one side. And then switch over so you're on the other side. If that gets a bit too much, you've got options there. You could just have your hand to your head. You're reaching your elbow. And then there could be an option. Okay, once you've done that on the 4 times, just come and sit back, have a little stretch. So we're into child's pose, just from there. Okay, I'm going to start something off now. So it's a bit more mobility in the hips, bringing the knees up so you're into a plank position if that feels okay. All right, taking a big step through. So you're trying to bring your foot up towards your hand. Try and keep that back knee nice and strong. Stepping back, and again, step out to the side on the other side. If you need to, you could adjust it slightly. If that's a little bit too much for you, don't worry, absolutely don't worry. Just coming up, I like to take a step out from a kneeling position and just stretch through here. Take it back, and again, just swapping over. So you're stretching out a bit more into the hips. Your option if you want to do it on the hands, but that works quite nicely as well. Okay, and then we'll come back again, sitting back into child's pose. Just take a big breath and breathe out. Now another option, you've got your hands underneath you. Gonna lift the knees up once more. This is into what yogis would be doing, downward dog. Lovely position, a real stretch through all of the back of the body. And if you wanted to, walking through your feet, but making sure that your back and your shoulders are completely stretched out as much as they can be. So if it's a rounding here, just soften the knees slightly. It's more important that the back is stretched and soft. Pop the knees down and we'll have again that child's pose stretch. Big breath in and breathe out, a little bit more sinking into the arms, into the shoulders. Feels good. Okay, now start to swing the legs around, coming into this kind of position. If that feels all right, you've got yourself into about 90 degrees on both sides there with the knees. Take your breath in, breathe out, and see if you can come forward. Coming back up, big breath in and breathe out. Just going to try it one more time. Breath in, breathe out, come forward. Okay, from here, I'm just going to try it twice. I'm going to sit slightly more on this side, so we're going to move the legs around once, twice, 3 times. From there, you come forward on the other side. Big breath in. Coming up, breathe out. And again, coming up. Super. I'm going to swing the legs around. So a little bit of movement again in the hips. 3 times for that one. From here, you might want to have your legs in a cross-leg position. That feels quite nice. We're just going to finish it up with a little bit more of that stretch over the top. And again, breathing to help you each time. One more each way. there we go. We've got a little bit more mobile, certainly a lot more mobile throughout. Hope you enjoyed it.